Big question. How can we ensure our farm tools remain in good condition for years to come? It was a bright and sunny morning in the village of Agbomeyer. The birds chirped melodiously, and the field stretched out like a green carpet shimmering under the sun. David, Amina, and their friends gathered around Mr. Ade, their wise and knowledgeable agriculture teacher. Today, they were going to embark on an adventure that would teach them the secrets of maintaining and caring for farm tools, ensuring they remain in good condition and ready for use at any time. Good morning, everyone. Mr. Ade greeted the children with a warm smile. Today, we will learn about the importance of taking care of our farm tools. These tools are like our friends. If we take good care of them, they will serve us well for a long time. David raised his hand, his eyes sparkling with curiosity. Mr. Ade, why is it important to maintain our farm tools? Mr. Ade nodded approvingly. That's a great question, David. Just like how we need to stay healthy and strong to do our daily tasks, our farm tools need to be in good condition to help us with farming activities. If we neglect them, they can become rusty, blunt, and even break. This can make farming harder and more dangerous. He then guided the children to a shed where various farm tools were neatly arranged. There were hoes, cutlasses, rakes, spades, and even some modern equipment like mechanized plows and seeders. Let's start with some basic steps to maintain our tools, Mr. Ade said, picking up a hoe. First, after using any tool, we should always wash or clean it thoroughly. This helps remove dirt and plant residues that can cause rust or damage the tool over time. Amina chimed in, and where should we store them? Excellent question, Amina, Mr. Ade replied. Storing tools in a cool, dry place is crucial. If we leave them outside, they can get wet from rain or dew, leading to rust. Keeping them dry helps preserve their metal parts. Mr. Ade then demonstrated how to clean a hoe. He dipped it in a bucket of water, scrubbed off the dirt with a brush, and wiped it dry with a cloth. The children watched attentively, eager to try it themselves. Now, another important step is to rub oil on the metal parts. Mr. Ade continued, holding up a small bottle of oil. This prevents rusting and keeps the metal smooth. You can use any light oil, like vegetable oil or machine oil. He handed the bottle to David, who carefully applied a thin layer of oil on the hose blade. The metal gleamed in the sunlight, looking as good as new. Next, we need to check if the edges of our tools are sharp, Mr. Ade said, taking a whetstone from his pocket. Blunt edges can make our work difficult and less efficient. Sharpening them ensures they cut through soil and plants easily. He demonstrated how to sharpen the hose edge, using smooth, even strokes with the whetstone. The children listened to the rhythmic sound of metal against stone, fascinated by the process. Now, it's your turn, Mr. Ade encouraged the children. Let's take turns cleaning, oiling, and sharpening different tools. The children eagerly picked up various tools and began the maintenance process under Mr. Ade's watchful eye. They laughed and chatted, sharing tips and helping each other. It was a hands-on learning experience that they would not forget. As they worked, Mr. Ade began to talk about modern technologies in agriculture. In addition to these traditional tools, there are modern equipment that can make farming more efficient. For instance, there are motorized plows, seed drills, and even drones that help with planting and monitoring crops. The children's eyes widened with wonder. Drones? Amina asked excitedly. How do they work? Yes, drones, Mr. Ade confirmed. They can fly over fields and take pictures or videos, helping farmers see where their crops are growing well and where they need more care. Some advanced drones can even spray water or fertilizers on the crops. David's imagination was sparked. That's amazing. Can we use these technologies here in Agbomeyer? Absolutely, Mr. Ade replied. While some of these technologies are expensive, they are becoming more affordable and accessible. By learning about them, we can prepare for a future where farming is more efficient and productive. After cleaning and maintaining the tools, Mr. Ade led the children to a small garden plot behind the school. Now that we have prepared our tools, let's put them to use, he said. They began planting maize and beans, using the well-maintained tools. The children noticed how much easier it was to dig and plant with sharp, clean tools. They worked together, feeling a sense of accomplishment and pride. As they planted, Mr. Ade shared more knowledge about soil fertility. Remember, Keeping our soil fertile is just as important as maintaining our tools. Adding organic matter like compost, practicing crop rotation, and avoiding overgrazing can help maintain soil health. David paused and asked, Mr. Ade, what if we face a problem where our tools get rusty despite our best efforts? Mr. Ade smiled, pleased with David's critical thinking. That's a great question. If a tool gets rusty, you can use sandpaper or a wire brush to remove the rust. After that, apply oil to the metal parts to prevent further rusting. It's important to regularly check your tools for any signs of rust and address it immediately. Amina thought for a moment and asked, what if we don't have oil to rub on the tools? What can we do then? Excellent problem solving, Amina, Mr. Ade replied. If you don't have oil, you can use a mixture of baking soda and water to clean the rust. After scrubbing, make sure to dry the tool thoroughly to prevent further rusting. Also, you can store the tools in a dry place with silica gel packets to absorb moisture. To reinforce their learning, Mr. Ade decided to challenge the children with a problem-solving activity. Imagine you're a farmer and you discover that your tools have become blunt and rusty just before the planting season. What steps will you take to restore them and ensure your crops are planted on time? The children formed small groups to discuss and come up with solutions. Each group presented their ideas, showcasing their understanding of tool maintenance and problem-solving skills. One group suggested using vinegar to remove rust and then oiling the tools. Another group talked about organizing regular tool maintenance workshops for the community to ensure everyone's tools remain in good condition. By the end of the day, the children were tired but happy. They had learned not only how to care for their farm tools, but also about the importance of modern technology and soil health. They realized that being good farmers meant being responsible and knowledgeable about every aspect of agriculture. Mr. Ade gathered the children for a final word. You all did an excellent job today. Remember, taking care of your tools is a sign of respect for your work and your land. With the right care and knowledge, you can achieve great things in agriculture. As they walked home, David and Amina couldn't stop talking about the future. One day, I'll use drones on our farm, David said with determination. And I'll make sure our tools are always in the best condition, Amina added with a smile. Their adventure had only just begun, but they were already dreaming big, ready to explore the endless possibilities of agriculture.